So Paul, here you are at the JCT Traffic Signals Symposium. What are you showing off today?
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, we're showing off our UTC, which is game-changing. It's UTC reimagined. It sits on top of any hardware. It's cloud-based, and it's built on top of Scoot 7, the latest version of Scoot, which brings forward to the market unique features such as pedestrian Scoot. So following the hierarchy, giving the pedestrians the priority that they've not had before in the signals world, and we're looking forward to deploying that in many local authorities.
How does that work?
Just as traditional Scoot gives priority to certain traffic, pedestrian Scoot will measure how many pedestrians are there a few, are there loads, and it will give more green man time to if there's more pedestrians.
Now, I've been around in the industry for more than 20 years. When I first came into the industry, I was introduced to urban traffic control departments, but the UTC you're describing is a million miles away from the UTC that we saw 2 decades ago.
Absolutely, yeah, it is a step change for the modern age. It's UTC from anywhere, from any web-connected device. A suitably qualified, suitably authorised operative can make changes to their UTC estate and optimise traffic in that way. So it's not stored away at the local authority headquarters. It's released to the world.
Of the authorities that are using it, what have they found and what is their feedback?
Yeah, good question. Various feedback, and it's horses for courses. Some people like the great user interface that is easy for colleagues coming into the industry to quickly get up to speed. They don't have to have that 20 years experience in the traffic world. Another unique aspect of our UTC is that we're opening up that UTC data that's always been locked away in proprietary systems. Some of our local authorities are making use of that data both on an analytics side and making the live data available for third parties deploying GLOSA systems. And we've seen the benefits that GLOSA enabled vehicles can bring in terms of reducing CO2.
It's interesting because, as you say, horses for courses, it's not just a one-size-fits-all. You really can respond to the specific requirements of a different local authority.
Absolutely, and it may be that a local authority has a specific local requirement within their estate that we can address that maybe others can't. So we might not have to pave over the whole authority. We can just address a problem and provide benefits in certain local areas. It's modular. You can buy a bit, more, or loads.
I see on your stand you mentioned Mover as well. The JCT Traffic Signal Symposium always starts with the Mover user group the day before. What is Mover to TRL?
TRL, it's delightful to go to a user group. I've been in other industries where the user group is a real kind of a slaughter session for the provider, and it's can it do this? Can it do this? You said last year it can do that. Yesterday's Mover Group was a joy to be. It's clearly providing the benefits that it always aimed to, and I understand, I'm fairly new to this industry, I understand that the early days were more challenging, but Mover 8 is providing genuine benefits to the user base.
Okay, we're nearly out of time, but just one other thing I'm going to pick off because I've heard about this before and talked about it before. Tell me about iRoads.
iRoads, yeah. iRoads is our asset management system, and it's again the investment that's gone into that to really modernise it, make it a product fit for the future. And we've got a key anchor customer that's I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention. But that's really lifted the profile of the product, and it'll be a real anchor case study to take iRoads to the world.
And I presume finally that all the technology that you're producing at TRL, it's not just UK focused, it's got the potential to be a massive export opportunity for the country.
Completely. We already have an entity in India, and we've rolled out iRoads and iMap and other of our products there. I myself, I'm an export champion with the Department for International Trade, so I'm very keen to see us continue to export the benefits that we see in the UK around the world. Recently signed up Jamaica, the Jamaican government for our road safety product, iMap, and likewise Bangladesh have just signed a contract for iMap as well.
Paul, more than happy to go on a fact-finding mission to Jamaica for you to find out more. Just let me know when you want me to go.
Paul, there's a queue.